You find out you have 1 hour to live. What do you do with your last hour on Earth? Hang out on my couch with all my pets, I guess. The usual. My cat is a grumpy, frail 10-year-old with a number of health problems. I'll probably die glaring at her and muttering, "Trust you to outlive me, you grumpy jerk." What was that one thing you tried out due to fear of missing out? FOMO. When I was a kid, the cool, older neighbor kids, also young kids, told me to eat grass. I of course didn't want to. So they told me they all did and I would be cool if I did. So I picked a big handful and ate it while everyone laughed at me. Afterwards it came out that none of them had, in fact, ate any grass at all. And, as it turns out, none of us knew what would happen if one were to eat grass. So I ran home where my old man was in the backyard spraying something with a garden hose or some shit. I said, "Hey Dad, what would happen if somebody ate a big handful of grass?" He replied, absolutely deadpan, "Tell me you didn't eat grass." I said, "Well no, but somebody else did and I was just." He said, "Gristle. Tell me you didn't eat grass." Tears started welling up and I said, "Well, I was running real fast and I fell, and when I fell my mouth landed on a clump of grass and my mouth closed on it and I accidentally swallowed a whole bunch of it and, am I gonna die?" He said, "Probably. But go in and drink as much water as you can stand and then I will take you to the hospital." I ran inside and drank as much water as I could and rushed out to the van where the old man was waving me into the open door. We flew out of the neighborhood, screaming towards the hospital while I cried in the back seat. Finally, we got to the liquor store down the street from the hospital where the old man said, "Nah, I'm just messing with you. You'll be fine." And he went in and bought beer and we drove home. This is beautiful. As a 20 to 30-year-old, you are offered the chance to live rent-free in a retirement or nursing home with the caveat that you must make an effort to spend at least a few hours per day with the other residents, sharing meals, hanging out, etc. Would you take this opportunity and why or why not? I actually did this in my mid-20s. I was a chef by trade at the time. I got the head chef gig at a community, but it was 2 hours from home. They told me there was one open in my town, but it didn't work out that way. It was great money and I was newly married. To sweeten the deal and not lose me, they offered me a furnished room in the building and it was only Monday through Thursday. Some of the best times of my 20s were had there. Wii bowling every night, big dinners, movie nights, the whole 9 yards. I enjoyed it immensely and was almost sad when the opening became available in my hometown. Wholesome as fuck, dude.